this week I decided to change up my yarn, and I am using this universal yarn called Cotton Supreme Batik that I got from a thrift store for 50 cents. Apparently it was originally being sold at my local little yarn store, which is called the Quilted Skein. This colorway is called Watermelon Patch. I don't know if Universal still sells this or not, but I thought it was a pretty yarn, so I thought I would go ahead and use it for a couple of tutorials. Oh, it says on here that it was originally being sold for $9.95, and I got it for 50 cents. Cool. 180 yards per ball. Probably after I'm done doing stitch tutorials with this yarn, I will probably be making up some Easter bunnies. I feel like this is a good colorway to make some variegated Easter bunnies. So, yeah. That's our yarn for this week, and probably the next upcoming weeks. And then, of course, I'm going to be using my Kiwi crochet hook. I will link down in the description box the Quilted Skein if anybody wants to check out their website. I didn't tell you the fiber content. I think it's 100% cotton, but it's really, really soft for 100% cotton. It is 100% cotton. It's really soft though. So today we're going to be working the Staggered block mesh. We're going to chain a multiple of 3 plus 1. So I've got my multiple of 3 is going to be 15, plus 1 makes it a total of 16. And then in this first single crochet here, or excuse me, in this second chain from your hook, I'm sorry, we're going to place a single crochet. I just woke up from a nap. My head is not working too great. I do apologize for that. So we're going to place a single crochet in the second chain from our hook. Then we're going to chain 1, skip 1. So we're going to skip this one here, and we're going to single crochet into the next one. We're also going to be single crocheting into this next stitch. So it's going to be chain 1, skip 1, single crochet into each of the next 2 stitches. Chain 1, skip 1, single crochet into each of the next 2 stitches. And that's gonna be what we repeat for all of row 1. Now, when we get to the end of row 1, we're gonna be chaining 1, skipping 1, and placing a single crochet in our last chain here. And that is what row 1 is going to look like. I hope I'm staying in frame, guys. So we're going to chain 1 and turn our work. We're going to place a single crochet in that first stitch. And then in that chain space, we're going to place 2 single crochets. And then we're going to chain 1, and we're going to skip over the next 2 single crochets. In the next chain space, we'll place 2 single crochets. So we're chaining 1, skipping over this single crochet and this single crochet from the previous row, and then we're hopping into the chain space here and placing 2 single crochets. Chain 1, skip 2, place 2 single crochets in the next chain space. And we're going to do that all the way across. And then in our last single crochet, we're going to place a single crochet as well, so that we'll end on 3 single crochets in a row, like we started with 3 single crochets. So for row 3, we're going to chain 1, turn our work, place a single crochet in the first stitch, and then we're going to chain 1, skip these 2 single crochets from the previous round, and we're going to place 2 single crochets into that chain 1 space. So we're going to chain 1, skip 2 single crochets, skip that one and that one. In this chain space, we're going to place 2 single crochets. Skip 2, place 2 single crochets. And we're going to do that all the way down, of course. Chain 1, skip. At the end of your round, you're going to chain 1, skip 2, and you're going to place that last single crochet into the last stitch. So this is what it's looking like. And I hope I stayed in frame for that, guys. If I didn't, I'm so sorry. I'll end up probably having to refilm. You're going to just repeat rows 2 and 3. Those are the repeat rows, so it's only a 2-row repeat. I'm going to go ahead and work up a swatch, and I will meet back up with you guys once I have a swatch, and I will give you my thoughts on this stitch. Alright, so here is what my little swatch looks like. So, I mean, it's a staggered mesh stitch. It's exactly like what the name of it calls it. I would not be opposed to using this this stitch to make a top, although I would probably go along the bottom here and work a row of single crochet in the back loop of the foundation chain, just because. Also, one thing I did find while I was working this stitch is once I got it down and I was going pretty quickly, if I did not remember, I would forget to chain one, and then I'd have, you know, just 4 single crochets in a row, and I'd have to go back and frog it. So I had to slow down a little bit and remember to put that chain one in there. So yeah, I need to get my nails done again. You see that? I need to get them repainted. Anyways, guys, I quite like the staggered block mesh. I liked last week's regular block stitch as well, or block mesh stitch. Next week we'll be doing a stitch called Ridges and Bands, which I think might be a little bit more complicated. I'm not sure. I'm looking at the chart, wondering if it's going to be a little bit more complicated. But anyways, guys, thanks for coming, and I hope you guys find this tutorial helpful. If you guys decide to use it, go ahead and email me some pictures. I'll see you later. Bye.